Good morning. Welcome in RNQ NIS classes, chapter number 17, Scientists of Modern India. The development of scientific through in modern India can be attributed to the scientists of this period. Towards the second half of the 19th century, Sir C.V. Raman brought about an unprecedented change in Indian scientific thought. Dr. Homi J. Bhabha, known as the father of our nuclear physics, predicted the future of Indian science. Dr. G.C. Ghosh in the field of plant physiology, or Dr. Vikram Sarabhai in the field of atomic energy and industrialization, and Dr. Abdul Kalam in the field of defense technology brought about revolutionary changes to reawaken the glory of modern India. Objectives: after reading this lesson, you will be able to enumerate the important achievement of some of the great Indian scientists of modern times, and and enlist their contribution to their service of human society. Srinivas Ramanuj 1887 to 1920. Srinivas uh, Iyengar Rama Arjun FRS, better known as Srinivasa uh, Iyengar Ramanuja, one of Indian greatest mathematics genius, was born at Erode in Tamil Nadu on 22 December 1887. Later on, this on his pattern shifted to uh, Kumbh Kumbhakun, 160 kilometers from Chennai. Ramanujan studied at the town hall school in Kumbhakonam, where he proved himself to be an able all-rounder. However, his love of mathematics was unusual. Numbers seemed to draw him by strange magnetic in schools itself. At the age of 13, he came across a book called Synopsis of Elementary Result in Pure Mathematics by G.S. Carr. Outdated this book introduced himself the world of mathematics. He started working and developing his own ideas in mathematics. He used to write his ideas and result and makes notes on his finding. Three of his research notebooks are available to us. They are called Ramanujan Faraday notebooks. He could not complete his college education as he kept on developing on his ideas and started uh, posing problems and solving them in Journal of Indian Mathematics Society in 1911. He published in the same journal a brilliant research paper or Bernoulli numbers. This got him recognition, and he became well known as in Madras cycle as a mathematical genius. Lack of formal education made it very difficult for him to make both ends meet. With great difficulty, he could get the job of a clerk at Madras Port Trust, which provide fortunate for him. Here he came in contact with many people who had training in mathematics. He found a book, Orders of Infinity, written by J.H. Hardy. He wrote a letter to him in which mentioned 120 theorems and formulas. Hardly was quick to recognize his genius, and he responded by arranging him a passage to London. Despite his lack required qualification, he was allowed to enroll at Trinity College, from where he got his Bachelor of Science degree in less than 2 years. He formed a wonderful team with Hartley and J.E. Littlewood and made amazing contributions to the field of mathematics. He published many papers in London. He was second Indian to elected uh, f- uh, fa- uh, fellow of the Royal Society of London and the first Indian to be elected a fellow of Trinity College. Ramanujan had an intimate familiarity with number in 1917. He felt seriously ill, but the numbers reminded his friends through his body betrayed him. Unfortunately, his health became worse, and he returned to India in 1919. With a scientific standing and reputation, he died in 1920. His mathematical genius is a proof that India indeed in the birthplace and source of great mathematical ideas. Uh, Chandra Chandrasekhara V. Raman, 1888 to 1970. Chandra Shekhara V. Raman, popularly known as C.V. Raman, was not only a great scientist but also believed in promotion of human well-being and human dignity. He won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1930. He was the first Asian to receive this award. C.V. Raman was born on 7 November 1888 uh, Tiruchi, uh, Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. His father was a professor of physics and mathematics. He grew up in an environment of Sanskrit literature, music, and science. Nature had gifted him with great power of concentration, intelligence, and spirit of inquiry. Even in his childhood, he was popular as a child genius. He stood first in the Indian audit and accounts IAS examination and was appointed an assistant accountant general in finance department in Calcutta. At age of 19, he sacrificed his high post of his love for science and joined the Science College of Calcutta University as a professor of physics. Due to his deep love of music, he started working on musical instrument like veena, violin, tabla, and mridangam. In 1921, he read a paper on the theory of stringed instrument before the Royal Society of London in 1924. He was made a fellow of the Royal Society on his journey to England. He was greatly attracted by the blue color of the sea. He was curious to know why it remained blue even when big waves rolled up. Then he got the intuitive flash that it was due to breaking up of sun's light by water molecule. He and sent it to the Royal Society of London, the world of science, and dump strict at brilliance of his mind. Raman effect. When a beam of mono, monocro, uh, monochromatic having single color light passes through a transparent substance, it scatters. Raman studied the broken light. He found that there were two spectral lines of very low intensity strength parallel to the incidental monochromatic light. This showed that broken light was not monochromatical through the incident light was monochromatical. Thus, a great phenomena hidden in the nature was revealed to him. This phenomena become famous as Raman impact and spectral line in scattered light as Raman lines. While scientists had been debating over the questions whether light was waves or like particles, the Raman effect proved that light is made up participles known as photons. Dr. Raman was a great teacher and great guide as well. He generated immense confidence among his students. One of his students was in very low morale because he had only 1 kilowatt powers X-ray equipment, whereas a scientist in England was working with 5 kilowatt power X-ray equipment. Dr. Raman inspired him to use his 10 kilowatt powered brain instead. Dr. Raman life a great example for us to follow. Even when India was under British rule and there was hardly any basic infrastructure for experimentation, he used his great mind as a his laboratory. He's proved through the example of life how an ancestors formulated great theories using the power of their mind. Jagdish Chandra Bose, 1858 to 1937. J.S. Bose, another great scientist of modern India, brought glory and respect for the country. He was born on 13 November 1858 at Mahin Singh, now in Bangladesh, where had his early education. He had his higher education at uh, St. Xavier's College, Calcutta in 1885. He was appointed assistant professor of physics at the Presidency College but refused to take salary because it was nearly half of that of an Englishman. Later on, they decided to become a scientist to recover the fame that India enjoyed all over the world in ancient time. He made an uh, he made an apparatus to study the properties of electric waves for his paper on the electromagnetic um, radiation and polarization of electric ray. He was made a knight in a 1917 and fellow of the Royal Society of London in 1920. He was the first Indian scientist in physics to receive this honor. Dr. Bose is famous all over the world as the inventor of crystallograph that can record even the millionth part of millimeter of plant growth and movement. Dr. Bose proved through uh, graphs graphs taken by crystallograph that plants have a circulatory system to uh, crystallograph has also shown that the upward movement of shape in plants is the activity of living cells. Dr. Bose also made many other instruments famous all over the world as Bose instruments to provide that even metals react to outwards stimuli. Bose instruments have show how even steel and metals used in scissors and machinery get tired and regain efficiently after a period of rest. Beside crystallograph and other Bose instruments, his wireless inventions to uh, antedated those of Marconi. He was the first to invent a wireless coher radio signal detector and an instrument for indicating the refraction of electric waves. When someone draw his attention towards his fact, he simply remarked that it is invention which is more important for mankind than the inventor uh, uh, Homi Homi Jahangir Bhabha 1909 to 1966. Dr. Homi Jahangir Bhabha was a great scientist. He led India to atomic age. He is called the father of Indian nuclear science. He was born on 30 October 1909 in a famous Parsi family. Even a boy, he showed his intelligence and won many prizes. He did his early studies in Mumbai. He took a degree in mechanical engineering in first class from Cambridge. Completed research work there and received his doctorate in 1935 till 1939. He carried out outstanding original research relating to cosmic radiation. He returned to India when the Science World War Second World War started. Dr. Bhava joined the Indian Institute, the Institute of Science at Bangalore as a reader at the request of Dr. C.V. Raman. Soon he became a professor of physics. It was here that he got the idea of building a research institute for some of the new area of physics. He took very bold decision and wrote a letter to Sir Dorab G. Tata suggesting that an institution should be established which would lay the foundation of India as a world nuclear power. The institute would reproduce its own experts and the country would not have to depend to outstand source. As a result, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research TIFR was started in 1945 at Dr. Bhava uh, Straight Home. India first atomic research center, now called Bhava Atomic Research Center BARC, was established at Trombe. India's first atomic reactor, Apsara, was also established under his expert guidance. Bhava became the first chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission set up in 1948. His studies in the field of atomic energy are considered of great importance in international circles. He served as the chairman of international conference on peaceful uses of atomic energy supported by the United Nations. The government of India honored him with Padma Bhushan in 1966. Dr. Bhava died in plane crash. Dr. Vikram uh, Dr. Vikram Ambhalal Sarabhai 1919 to 1970. Dr. Vikram Ambhala Sarabhai is another great genius of modern India. He was the main personality behind the launching of the India first satellite, Arya Bhatta. He received his primary education at a school run by his parents. He studied cosmic rays under the guidance of Dr. C.V. Raman and received his prof, uh, profession degree from Cambridge University. His study of cosmic rays have made it clear that cosmic rays are a stream of energy participate coming from the outer space while reaching the earth. They are influenced on the way of the sun. The earth the earth atmosphere and magnesium. Dr. Sarabhai had a multifaceted personality. He was a great industrialist. Today, there are many industries founded by him, such as Sarabhai Chemical, Sarabhai Glass, Sarabhai uh, Gege Limited, Sarabhai Mark Limited, and many others. He also helped in saving crores of rupees for Indian by starting the mission of manufacturing military hardware and producing antibiotic and penicillin in India, which were being imported from abroad. He was also the founder of Ahmedabad Textile Industry Association and Ahmedabad Money Association. In this way, he established a large number of successful industries. Dr. Vikram Ambhalal Sarabhai established many institutes which are of international repute. Most notable among the then are Indian Institute of Management, um, IIMS, which are considered world class for their management studied. He was the chairman of Indian National Commission for Space Research, INCOSPAR, and of the Atomic Energy Commission. He directed and the setting up of Thumba Equatable Rocket Launching Station TERLS. He also made mm, plans to take education to the village through satellite communication. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan in 1966 and the Padma Vibhushan after his death. His death was a great loss of the nation. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the 11th President of India, was born on 15 October 1931 in the Iceland town of Rameshwaram. In Tamil Nadu, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor, in 1997 for his contribution in the field of science and engineering. Dr. Kalam had his primary education at Rameshwaram. He passed his class 10 exams from uh, Shach, uh, Shachwarj High School, Ramantha, Ramanthapuram, and obtained a degree in uh, aeronautical and engineering from Madras Institute of Technology. Dr. Kalam served in Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) from 1963 to 1982 at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. He developed the satellite launch vehicles SLV-3, which put the satellite Rohini into orbit in 1982 as Director Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO. He was given the responsibility of integrated guided mission developed program IGMDP. He developed five projects for defense services: Prithvi, Trishul, Akash, Nag, and Agni. He led India into an era of self-dependence. Agni, which is surface-to-surface missile, is a unique achievement. Its successful launch made India a member of club of highly developed countries. The lightweight carbon material designed for Agni has been used to make uh, calipers for the polio affected. Has uh, the material has reduced. His weight was calipers to 400 grams from 4 kgs. It's a great blessing for humans being. The material has also been used for making spring like coals called strength, which are used in balloon agnoplasty for treating heart patients. Dr. Kalam's life is a symbol of true spirit of India. He is a real follower of Indian traditional and religion. He has a integrated science with religion and philosophy. He strongly believed in being guided from inside, relying more inner signals and less on external cues, as well as doing duties selfishly. Dr. Kalam says, "I have no belongingness in the worldly sense. I have acquired nothing, built nothing, possess nothing, no family, sons, daughters. What you have learned." Nivasha Ramanujan was a great mathematical genius of Indian who has several outstanding achievement in the field of field to his credit. C.V. Raman was an outstanding Indian scientist who won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1930. His finding that light is made of particles known as photons is known as Raman effects. Dr. G.S.C. Bose is created with the invention of the cryptograph that can record plant growth and movement, among other achievements like devising instrument known as Bose instruments. Dr. Homi Bhabha was another great Indian scientist who led India into its atomic age. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai was another great genius of modern India who was behind the launching of India's first satellite, Aryabhat. He was also a great industrialist who founded many industries. He was the chairperson of INCOSPAR and the Atomic Energy Commission. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the President of India, developed the SLV-3, which put the satellite Rohini into orbit. As a director of DRDO, he developed five projects: Prithvi, Trishul, Akash, Nag, and Agni. He continued to inspire the Indian youth till today.